Have you recently bought DayZ? Then you've probably ran into the same problem most of us experienced our first time playing. You spawn in some field, a forest, or you just have no idea what to do. Fear not, I've brought you this video to get you started on your DayZ journey, and help with the huge learning curve this game has. You will not survive long in the land of Chernors if you do not know how to properly defend yourself. Double tap R3 to swap from first person to third person, and vice versa. The combat in DayZ is very unique but quick to get the hang of. Starting off with hand-to-hand combat, hold R2 to raise your fist and press R2 to throw a punch. Well done, Jake Paulers, you learned how to throw a punch. Here you can see one of the many bloodthirsty infected that roam the lands of Chernors. If you come into a scuffle with these bad boys, use the new punch you learned to quickly get rid of the problem. It is best advised to run from the infected or hide in a house away from them, but if it comes down to fighting them, make sure to hit each infected rather than just focusing on one. This will help stop their attacks and sometimes save your life, but this will not always work, as you will see here. To open up your inventory, press the touchpad. To move an item into your hands, hover over it and press X. While in your inventory again, press L1 to go over to your hands and press square to send the item back to your inventory. When there is items around you, you can use the vicinity tab at the top left of your inventory to send items to your inventory or put them into your hands quickly. It is very slow to move items this way, so there is a quicker way you can do it. Hold L3 while hovering over an item, and it will bring up a quick slot wheel. Use the right stick to select an empty slot and press X to select it. Now you can hold R1, use the right stick to select and press X on an item to quickly take it out or quickly put it away. To see information on a gun or a weapon and see what ammo it takes, hover over it for a few seconds and a description will show up of the gun. Most guns require a magazine, but can be breech loaded if you have loose rounds in your inventory. To fill a magazine, take the magazine to your hands and select the ammo in your inventory. Press circle to combine and hold R2 to load the rounds into the magazine. Once done loading the rounds, put the magazine back into your inventory, put the gun into your hands and hold triangle to put the magazine into your gun. This can also be done with loose rounds in your inventory. The number 1 at the bottom left indicates a bullet in the chamber. The number in the brackets is how many bullets are in the magazine at the current time. Sometimes you may need to rack a round into the chamber. You can do this by pressing triangle. To change the firing mode of a weapon, press left on the D-pad. You can see what firing mode the gun is on by looking at the bottom left. Hold L2 to aim the weapon and press R2 to fire. To use the scope or the iron sights on the weapon, press R3 while aiming. Leaning is as simple as aiming and holding L1 or R1. Most guns found on the floor will require you to rack around into the chamber. To loot a body, go into the inventory and you shall see the items it contains and the vicinity menu. To equip an item, say put a gun on your shoulders, go over to it in the vicinity menu and press triangle on it. The same can be done for clothes. Walk over to them, look at them in the vicinity menu, and press triangle on them to equip them. I don't recommend starting off with official servers, because they can be more tough and brutal than all the other ones. I recommend playing these set of servers here on page 5 of the community server page. They provide a fair balance of loot, and each zombie will drop food and water so you won't have to worry about scavenging for food and water for a while. Let me know if this video helped you down in the comments section below. And also, you can suggest any other tutorials you want to do with DayZ. If you've got a newbie friend that just bought DayZ, don't waste your time explaining the game to them. Just send them this video, and it'll help them get started in DayZ. Drop a like, or maybe even subscribe for more DayZ content.